Hello, Fridah.
Hello.
Welcome to Disability TV. And today we are so much honored to have you here as you take us through your journey. And I will like to give you an opportunity to start by introducing yourself and giving us a brief overview of your disability.
First of all, let me say thank you for hosting me. I'm honored to be this interview in Beyond Disability Television. I'm grateful. My name is Fridah Kirema. I was a able Kenyan. Then on 28 April 2012, I had an accident with a team of my colleagues, Mayo, went to Kilgoris. We had an accident and I encountered multiple injuries. There was a head, there's the hands, and then the one that changed my life, that gave me another title to be referred as a disabled, it's an injury in my spine. After getting my conscious and memory at the sanitary, the doctor told me that, you were able to tackle any other, your hands and everything will be okay, but your injury for the spine will render you the highest percentage you may never walk again. So you are going to be referred to as a paraplegic. And that is how I became a disabled. I acquired another title, but it was sad. I can't tell you it is not an easy thing. Being an able person, doing your own things, then one day you are told, you know what, you will not be able to do a lot of things for yourself. And again, acquiring a whole new status which you have to actually learn how to deal with it afresh. Just like a small child learns how to eat and to do, it was that result happened, basically.
No. So after that, you are now considered as a person living with disability.
Yes.
How does your disability impact your daily life and activities?
I can tell you, it is not an easy road. We might say for those who are born with it, they get to know how to handle themselves from the word go. Living with a disability. But if one day you wake up, you find you're not able to walk, you cannot hear, you are blind. Yes, it is a major challenge because now you are starting to learn something when you are older. You are older, you're living in your own, in your daily life. For me, the impact is so much. Not that I'm any better than another disabled, but the challenge for me, on my side, talking for myself, it was really, really impacting. First of all, you are unable to do your things. Today, you're not able to do this. I was an independent person who used to do her things. I was never relying on anyone. Being at work, being at home, then one day you have to rely on anyone. Even if you want to pick your spoon, you want to pick your blade, you have to do anything. Even bathing yourself or anything, you have to depend on someone. First of all, dependency, it's a challenge. Second, accessibility becomes a challenge. The privacy, there is no privacy anymore. It changes, there are things you used to do, even toileting or anything. You have to depend on no one. So for me, in daily life changed. I was a single mother. My child was that time 2 years and 6 months. A child does not know what is happening to mom, used to carry me, now she's not able to carry me. Who used to wake up in bed, she's not able to. So even as a parent, everything changes. It changes. I used to live in upstairs in our building. Lucky, one of my neighbors decided we change ourselves, we comes down and go up. At work, my productivity changes because my job was administration. I have to go up, check everyone is okay, go stairs and everything. I'm not able to do that anymore. So there is shock. First, there's a shock. That is the part that people don't talk about, but there's a shock. Shock that comes with it. First of all, shock that you yourself, you have to find an inner part of you that have to give you strength each and every day. If you don't find that dwelling willpower to be able to counter what is happening to you, trust me, majority of us will end up into depression. So coping up with our daily life, trust me, it is not easy. Medically, psychologically, emotionally, financially, you have a dependent, you know that you have to pay. Life changes. Daily life changes. That's one thing I can tell you. For sure, it is a major challenge.
Oh. And when you look at you, it's like you have managed to maneuver through most of these challenges because we are seeing a smile, consistent, and even the courage, the boldness, the confidence to even talk about it, it speaks a lot. But I'll just like you to share with our viewers and tell them, how have you managed to cope with the emotional bit of it, the emotional challenges that come with disability?
Let me share from the start. A doctor walks in, and I'm sorry, I love smiling. Okay, a doctor walks in and tells me, probability, you'll never walk again. And I'm there like, I'll walk. Do you know, not that I'm saying I'll walk because I'm denying. It is just to give myself hope and faith, never letting go. But ideally knowing, actually it's true, you will not be able to. What the psychological part, in fact the emotional and psychological part is, apart from the physical and the medical, you can buy medicine, take when I'm not feeling well, but the emotional and psychological, it is now yours. It is in your brain, it is in your heart. How do you deal with that? For me, family, there is a lot that plays around it that tries to lift you. First of all, you have to learn to let, slowly you have to learn to let, to accept. Let's say the word, I can use the word accept. It's not easy to accept that. Because for me, what almost put me down, being a very dependent person, for even those who knew me, is that I'm here now depending on you. That fact itself almost put me down. At some point, if I dwelt on it, it would have taken me to depression. But I had a child. Let me tell you one thing that pulled me, gave me the motivation, my family, my friends around me, but the major one, is God. Let me look his case there, strength. But in the world, the person that gave me the motivation to try and endure what I'm going through, to try and have the willpower was my son. Because he looked at me without knowing that, Mom, he wants to go to school. You have to be there. He wants to go to sports. He wants to go to everything. You have to do that. He cannot understand that you're not able to. So when I looked at when I used to look at when I'm down, I'm not able, then I look at my son. I had that thing, I have to work hard. I have to act normal. I have to smile. Since he was small, the way I'm telling you, I did not have to explain. So for me, my son gave me gave me most of the will. I needed to act normal, to work hard. I did not have time to think, because he was going to class 1. He had not even joined class 1. So I'm there looking, do I really have to sit down? So for me, it gave me the willpower. I did not have time to look at myself. The other motivation factor that is very key at all, is that I look up, I exit. People pass me, but lucky me, I survived. So for me, the fact that I was alive was a major thing that carries me to date. That I'm alive, so I have to move on. Life has to continue. No matter what, I have to get thinking. And then you count the blessings around you. I tell people, I wake up sometimes feeling I'm not able to wake up. But when I look back and I count 1, 2, 3, 4 blessings that God has given me, I get the willpower, I get the motivation, I get the hope, I get the faith that, what, I can actually do, I can do it, and I do. I am able. So the support system around me was wholesome. Be it the employer, be it my family, be it my son, be it everyone. The support systems are helpful. And I would love to tell people, when you encounter this situation or people in this situation, be it family, be it anyone, try and encourage them. Don't move away from them. Try to give them hope, be it psychological, be it financial, medical, help them. Show them, because it worked for me. And it is a continuous process. It is a continuous process because up to now, I still need that help. So be open. With me as a disabled, let us be open to other people around us to help us. Speak, talk. In case you need anything, don't go into a cocoon. Fear. I can be here, I don't want even to go out because people will say me being latent in the car. People will say more. No. For me, I say I accepted my situation. Being my motivation, fact that I'm alive, I have to move on, I have to go to work, I have to do life as to move on. So let us disabled be open, be communicative in the situation that you are in. Don't fear to ask for help. Yes, and the people around us help us. Be open for us, be embracing. That is the most important thing to carry the situation. You keep us smiling. Even if we are in difficulty, we are saying, I'm smiling. And I'm God for it.
Wonderful. Yeah. So it is God and then the people around you.
Yes, yes.
Wonderful. So you have to open up and allow people into your life so that they can help you through the emotional bit of it.
Yes.
Wonderful. Then before, we are almost coming to the end of this show. But before we end, I'd like you to also help us understand how do you navigate the social situations? Because we have talked about the social life being a bit of very great importance in this situation. How now do you manage your situation with social life and the relationships with, or rather, a relationship as a person with disability? Because probably you're interacting with people who are able, or rather, you are able in a different way. And now we have these other people who are living without disability and interacting with them. How is that for you?
Socially. Wow. It's, for me, because we live in a community, we live in a society, even if this happens to you, there is no running away from it. So, in fact, for me, the statement that I used to use is, the world has not changed. It is me who has changed. So, what do I do to fit into the world that I found myself in? So, generally, it is me who has changed. If it is stairs that I used to go to my house, the stairs they are still there. So, how do I go about to? With my friends, they are still the same. So for me, socially, you as disabled, this is something I'm bringing on. I don't know maybe to say, when you go to a community, a disabled person, trust me, sometimes you find a CTB is handling you, or they want to shun away, they're talking slowly, Nobody wants to relate to you. I used to say, when I walk in a supermarket, or I'm in a function, things start going to people's mind. There are those who are like, hey, huyu anikuja hapa kufanya nini? Nikano. There are those who will say, wow, what a brave face. You know, she can actually come to this function. You know, there are those who look at me and say, oh, sorry. I'm really, really, really sorry for happening. So for me, I came to realize it is me to feel comfortable in my own situation that will make others feel comfortable even in the surrounding with me. So, and even me, sometimes you call someone, they don't know how to handle you. It is me. Don't blame them. Because some don't actually know. No, don't know how to lift you, don't know how to move you. It is me as a disabled person to tell them, this is how my situation is done. This is how I'm supposed to be. Can you move? Can you sit? Can I be somewhere where comfortable? So let us not shun away. Let us learn to have courage. Because I tell you, some feel lack courage, some feel embarrassed. Trust me, they feel embarrassed in this situation that has found you. So we love to hide ourselves. I would love to encourage them. Feel free. Love yourself. First of all, you are alive. How many people will want that life? For me, I'm alive. I'm able to move with my. We'll see with I'm able to. You see, what? It's just, I have the function of my brain. I have the function of my hands, everything. What percentage does your legs do? Walking. They only walk. So you the whole sum of you is there. Is there. So don't feel, even those who are blind, there are things that they can do that other people cannot do. So socially, feel free. Don't be embarrassed in your situation. Let the society feel that you are there. Those who don't know how to handle you, teach them how to handle you. Don't feel uncomfortable. Don't close your friends. Like if you are the today phones, don't fear. Reach out to them socially. But I can tell you, there are those who believe that disability, you can only think about this situation. But they forget that even a disabled person has brains. And I can be able to do things in a society that only cannot bring positivity to a person who is disabled. Even for a person who is not, who is able.
Is able.
Is able. You know, I can start a business with my brain and be able to employ even those who are able. So let us know the society. I will add the society also, about society. As much as you're looking at people disabled, don't look them with pity, don't look them it's just a mind of a disabled. Look at them as a mind of a human being is challenged. You know the word, when you say challenge, you say, I'm a disabled, you limit yourself. But when you say I'm challenged, it means even me, I can work towards that challenge, to overcome that challenge. So as a society, please look at us as people who are challenged, but we have abilities. We have abilities. So for me, I say disability is not inability, but we need to be enabled.
I guess.
Yeah, we need to be enabled. That is my take. It's because it's not easy for us. Now we just need an extra push. Disability is not inability, but we need to be
enabled. Yeah. Wow. Wonderful. What beautiful and encouraging closing remarks that we have gotten from you. Now, what you have actually handled has been the situation of misconceptions and stereotyping, because those are the challenges that you people face out there. Someone looks at you and they're like, they cannot do this. She's not supposed to be here and all that. Maybe if I may ask before we even leave, have you found yourself in a place where someone feels like she's limited to this degree. She cannot do this, or she cannot go beyond this place. She cannot attend this function, or some kind of stuff like that.
Why I'm smiling and laughing. Apparently, that challenge you're talking about did not come from outside. Outside, yes. Apart from people, my friends who are not family. Yeah, I'm sure they encounter that. Sometimes we want to invite Fridah to a function, but the stairs, the knee, which is normal. Sometimes the function, I want even a fact, you have this event, do we invite her? Will she be able to, as she's struggling, it's disturbing her. There's that. Why I'm smiling is because somebody calls you, even in my family, my own family, the way I'm telling you first, don't blame them for not understanding your situation, because first it is new for you, for them to understand what is going on. That is the point I want you to get before I say what I'm saying. You find a family member calling you. There's this occasion they tell you, I know you will not, that is the first step. You will not be able to come. You can, always kuja, but even if you don't make it, tutelewa tu kwa sababu tunajua ABCD. Do you know that is not an invitation? That is somebody who has actually looked at your situation with judgment and concluded it without giving it open to you. Like, you know what? You have an event this day, please come. So those are some of the things that we encounter. We encounter. We encounter when you walk in a supermarket and somebody feels like, you cannot go and pick up. Okay, although that is help. You can just stay here. We can serve for you.
You give us your list.
Yes, those moments. So that seems to occur, and they're like, okay, I can do it. You don't blame them, but those things will occur. My first encounter, my bank. My bank was around Queens. They don't have around. They don't have. Then when I got out of hospital, now I'm not working on wheels. I call it I will see. Then I go to the bank. Wow, it was a total drama. Because the stairs.
Right from the entrance.
Correct. They had to open a bank opening all the doors. Even those ones they check and then enter. It was chaotic. It was chaotic. It's really, really, really bad. But later when I went to the bank, after I cried to them, you know what? They had moved around.
Accessibility for you.
Accessibility. So don't shun away. Don't feel bad. Don't be the stereotype. I think we can be able to. I think a disabled person can also be able to do it.
Wonderful. Disability is not inability,
But we have to be.
but you have to be enabled.
Yes.
Wonderful. There we go. Our views. That has been Fridah, and she has shared her story, as you heard. And I believe that most of you viewers out there, our friend who is watching from your sitting room or wherever you are, you have been encouraged with what Fridah shared, and we know that you'll continue even changing the mindset, the perception, the misconceptions, and the stereotype mindset that we have out there, so that they may see you as a normal person like them. That has been enough for all that we can give you for today. We take a short break, and we'll be seeing you next time.
Thank you.